Hello, this is Antonio García Sevilla. I will be doing a small demonstration of my master thesis project as it is right now. It is a very early prototype, so not many things are already implemented, but we can show a few things to see what is aiming to be. So, as you can see, it's a platform for developing linguistic resources, in this case empirical grammars, but linguistic resources in general. So it is an online system, so you use it from a browser, in this case it's Firefox. Right now it's running a local version, it's a development server, but it is also online and it will mainly be online when it works better. Okay, so let's show the system. You first log in with the user test and password test also, and when you log in you can see a list of your projects. So let's examine one of the projects. You can create new files, comments, and edit them. The editor is right now in Vim mode because that's what I use, but you will be able to change that in settings when it is implemented. You can delete the files and everything. It is a nice editor, it's a library and it works very well, and it is live, so all the changes you make will be seen live by other people editing the same file, and it's saved online, so you don't have to click save or anything, and all changes are automatically recorded. It's a bit like Share LaTeX or Google Docs for you who use it. So another thing that you can do with projects is run them with this button. Right now you specify the configuration in this file, run.yaml, it's configuration format. It's a very simple, this will change because this is very early. But right now you specify the dependencies, these are files that you want the system to load for you, and the main entry point, and you specify the input and the output format. So let's take a look at the dependencies. This is they just declare some variables, hello and world, as usual. Then the entry point is just some JavaScript code, which just does some stuff. So we run it, and a new window is opened with the results that your code is showing. You can see that it has access to the input, and as you can see it's asynchronous, so long operations can take some time, and you can see what's happening right in this window. So let's go now to the linguistic side of the project. Let's close this one and open the HPSG one. Okay, as a showcase we have here a toy HPSG implementation that I wrote last year in Prague. And as you can see here in the run configuration, you load all the dependencies, you load the grammar, which is also, by the way, JavaScript, but in the future this might be able to be edited in a more user-friendly way, for example with a graphical interface or something. So the test phrase is Pepa passe. This is check for those who know. I don't, by the way, but I had a course on it, so I can manage. So let's run it, and as you can see here, the parse is presented in an AVM. This is a standard way of presenting HPSG objects. It is presented like this because the output format is specified as AVM. So you have all the standard, some of the standard HPSG features like variable binding. This is a very simple grammar that only allows a very limited set of phrases. You can see that this is the intransitive version of the verb passe. Now we can also parse the transitive version with the object kozu, and you just run it and you see the results in this graphical way. as a slightly more sophisticated linguistic system, we can see grammar 3, which has a more extensive lexicon and more features from HPSG. So let's tell the system that we want to use grammar 3, and we have to tell it in the test file too. As you can see, the test file is very simple. It just makes a parser and runs it on the input, and then outputs the result. So let's run it now, and you see the new result. Let's put it in the middle window so that it's bigger. But still, if you know HPSG, this is just standard simple stuff. It's a bit arcane if you don't know it, I guess. But the grammar 3, one thing that shows is that you have agreement between the subject, which is Pepa, and the verb, which is passe. So for example, the verb passe requires a singular, let's see where it is, passe, requires a singular subject. Should be here, yeah, singular. So if you try it on a plural subject like Klutsi, which is boys, I think I remember, it won't work. Run. So nothing happens because the errors reporting is not implemented yet, but you can see that it doesn't change. Okay, sorry, there was a slight malfunctioning of the system. As I told you, it's a very early prototype. So let's see where we were. We were trying to use grammar 3 again. Grammar 3, we have to edit the run configuration to tell it that we want grammar 3 loaded. We have to tell the test, the main input, the main entry point that we want to use grammar 3. And then the input will be Pepa passe kozu. This is the standard one. Let's see. It works. Then try with Mania. Still singular, so it should work. It works, you can see it here. Then valency. Here you have singular feminine is the agreement. But let's try now with Klutsi, which is plural. Klutsi. Doesn't work, nothing changes. That's because it's wrong. In the future, the error reporting will be done, so you will see a nice message telling you that no parse was able, and you will be able to see the parse table and everything. Let's now try with the plural version, and it does work. It changes. As you can see. You have Passau and Klutsi, and you can see in the valency list that the unified subject in nominative, it's plural, masculine. Okay, so as you saw, it's a very early prototype. It still doesn't work that well, but I hope you could see what is the direction of the project, what kind of stuff you will be able to do, and I hope you see, as I do, that this might be helpful in developing this kind of computational linguistic resources. So thank you and bye.